gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
I keep it player while some choose to play it safe. Boy, check the resume, it's risky business in the air.
Round one scheduled for 12.
Razor Ruddock almost disdaining his hook. The absence of the jab from Ruddock.
Big right by Tyson.
He's got him in trouble.
Wobbled Ruddock a bit. A heavy right by Tyson stalking Ruddock. Says Bell's land. Oh, down goes Ruddock off an overhand right. Ruddock in trouble.
It's as if a jab didn't exist.
Oh, what a right hand. Ruddock came back with a left though.
Ruddock came back with a hammering punch. Another good punch by Ruddock. Oh, hard shot.
There goes Ruddock again. He's down for the second time.
I never saw anybody get up off the canvas as well as Razor Ruddock does. He keeps getting up off again. There goes the mouthpiece.
It's only the fourth round.
Oh, tremendous uppercut by Donovan.
And back comes Tyson with a vicious uppercut.
Oh, nice uppercut. Two nice uppercuts by Razor Ruddock.
Ruddock landing with the right. But again, here comes Tyson.
Best punches of this round. Oh, nice.
Good left by Ruddock. Oh, what a left hand.
Oh, nice shot by Ruddock. This is heavyweight action at its best. Oh, Tyson just got hammered and he comes back fighting.
What an exchange.
Oh, what a low blow.
And then Ruddock answers with a low blow as the bell sounds.
They both hit each other low blows. And as the bell sounded, like saying, hey, this is no day at the beach. You're getting as much as you're giving me.
Drink Hennessy with no chases. Right hook is like Joe Frazier's. I'm the bodacious. Right parts of
Biggest fight in Britain this year, without any shadow of a doubt.
Heavyweights with a history, both can fight. He and Joshua are on collision course.
Dylan White beat Anthony Joshua in the amateur ranks.
Forget boxing. I don't like this guy.
Who's Dylan White to me? Nobody.
What can you say about Anthony Joshua? Absolutely breathtaking stuff.
I'll fight anybody in the ring. I ain't scared of nobody.
That is what the boss is about.
Jabbing, and we have to see,
Joshua nails him with a left hand. White in trouble already. You just get the sense that any second something could go off here. And again a wobble. Again it was the left. Then a right comes through. Joshua sticks his tongue out at White. White in survival mode here already. The legs don't look good at all. And Joshua just grins at him. And White is starting to come apart here already. White trying to do just that. Joshua, big right uppercut. Followed up with a straight left, the legs wobble again. And again, Dylan White threatening to unravel here. Joshua's picking him off as the guard drops a solid, crunching right hook. White can certainly take a punch. And he shook Joshua. He shook Joshua. Joshua's hurt. Joshua's in big trouble. Massive turnaround here. White going for it.
test his chin out, and White's done that.
Big right hand from White.
Joshua has never been in this situation before. He's never had to fight. He's having to fight tonight.
Better again from Joshua, but again White soaks it up straight back in front of him. Did you see that? Force. He's still very young himself in the pro game. Here comes Joshua again.
Absolutely.
Big right hand. Joshua when he does connect.
I'll give White obviously the round where he hurt the
he's
shot.
got him. Finally got him. Is this the breakthrough? White looking to hold on, which he is doing. But look at the legs. There's a grin from White, but the legs are betraying him, and down he goes.
He's hurt.
Surely no way up here for Dylan White. It's stopped. It's over. Dramatic and unbelievable at the finish. Joshua asked a lot of questions tonight. Came up with the answer when it mattered.
Tried to punch Riddick Bowe repeatedly in the dick. Then when he fought Mike Tyson, he bitched out and quit.
Fight. Touch gloves, go back to your corner. Go on.
Tuesday night fight. Those three will be the ring card girls. And Galata getting in here in round number 2. Sanders knows he can't stay along the ropes. Clubbing shots by Andrew Galata. Cut around the eye of Sanders and a big and bad one. Sanders making a terrible mistake. Laying in the corner. Just target practice now for Andrew Galata. Tony Orlando, the referee, letting this one go. Sanders now striking back. A slugfest here in round number 2. Corey Sanders coming from out of nowhere and is not taking Sanders out. Sanders coming on strong. Galata returns. A sensational second round. This all happened over us, and these were our notes.
Okay, let's go.
It only helped but Corey Sanders.
What he was trying to do is Corey's trying to take him out to the deep blue sea to those later rounds.
Upstairs goes Corey Sanders.
You remember every glove that hit, yes. And there's another one.
Slicing.
Oh, and a big left hook.
So this is a major test.
Oh, there it is again.
What does Corey Sanders have left? He came out gunning at the start of the round, surviving the vicious second round pounding by Galata. Sanders even coming back then. Now Galata pouring on. Oh, Galata inside 30 seconds.
Yeah, right. No, trying to clock out Corey Sanders. They told Galata at the first of this round, all you have to do is box. You've won the fight. He came out seeking the knockout even in this final round. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Andrew
Galata. Second round, Chavez greeting from his right ear, yo. Keep your eye on that same nigga from right here. Popcorn spilling on
17-0, 30 years old. Dominic Brazil coming off a loss to Anthony Joshua, where he was very game, but he was really outclassed.
Coach sold him like he's the best thing. He calls him the sleeper on the heavyweight division, and he's proving that right now. He's connecting really well.
243, and today 263. Good body shots in the game. He knows he's in with a live body here. Ugono, back to the body again in his home country. Again, he obviously is unique. Goes to the body again, and then the head. A good right hand by Ugono. And down he goes.
Yes, but he's also showing the inexperience. He should be holy, but he hurt.
Big right hand, Ugono, and then goes to the body. Heads, I guess, he slowed things out. Big right hand, came right off the shoulder, and again. Ugono measuring his man after being drilled. Has Brazil in trouble.
They're both being tired. It's going to be attrition.
Big right hand, Brazil's hurt. Brazil's hurt again. And he goes down. That should be a knockdown. Dodson starts the count, as he should.
He should have finished that job.
Big right hand. Big right hand.
Dominic
and now Ugono goes down. That was a tremendous right hand by Dominic Brazil.
It came back to the head after a stomach shot. He needs to finish him now.
He is on weary legs. He's hurt, and it's over. Ugono falls out of the ring, partially from exhaustion, and it was Dominic Brazil who battled through the...
And that's realer than real deal Holyfield. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel.
As heavyweight champion, Evander Holyfield prepared to meet Riddick Bowe in 1992. He was regarded as an undersized overachiever. As a light heavyweight in the 1984 Olympics, he suffered a controversial disqualification. As a pro, he won the 190-pound title, which had little public appeal. Though lacking the natural size of a heavyweight, Holyfield set his mind to conquering that division as well.
My coach told me at 8 years old that I could be the heavyweight champ of the world. I hadn't reached the goal. If I would have just stayed the junior heavyweight champ of the world, been undefeated and retired.
He had the skills and smarts, but what made him special was his belief that he could break his opponent's will, no matter his size.
I chose to be insecure about what I thought the people would say. I wanted to prove to the guy, you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you back.
Holyfield always talked about how he would box, and then of course he would get hit, and he would start a brawl, and that was his nature.
The bigger his opponents, the bigger his will seemed to grow.
There was a moment in the Holyfield-Foreman fight.
Another left hook and a right.
When Evander went after George and landed 18, 19 punches in a row, he just wasn't going to take no for an answer.
There were questions about Bo's qualifications.
The knock on him was that he was lazy. There were rumors all the time. He had to be barred from going to the kitchen during training. It was difficult to get him to get up and do his road work.
I was with Riddick when he was an amateur, and we had a lot of fun, but he never showed the drive to be a champion.
Louis brought him in as a sparring partner for Tyrell Biggs. Tyrell's beating the living shit out of him every day, primarily because he was just going through the motions.
But no one questioned Bo's pure talent for fighting.
We knew that he had the size, we knew he had the speed, we knew he had the strength and the talent. What we didn't know is whether, when the going got tough, whether he was going to be able to step it up.
As he showed against trial horses Pierre Kotzer and Bigfoot Martin, Bo was not the usual plodding giant. Taking on Holyfield for the title, however, would require a new level of commitment.
He was the guy that I boxed when I was an amateur, he was a professional. But I knew that from his attitude and his makeup, when you fight a guy like Evander Holyfield, I'm gonna tell you, Evander comes to get it. So I never underestimated him.
You never saw a more focused, more serious Riddick Bowe.
It was perhaps the best training camp that we've ever had. Bo was ready to fight for the title.
A crowd of 18,000 awaits the fourth title defense for Evander Holyfield, a defense which now becomes the biggest test for respect in his 2-year reign as champion.
On November 13th, 1992, the challenger appeared ready, but few anticipated the ferocious encounter we'd see that night.
Holyfield, the heavyweight champion, giving up 30 pounds to the title challenger. Playing early here in this heavyweight title fight. There's a combination from Holyfield, and then Bo responds, digging a right hand to the body, and a good exchange. Very, very competitive, high energy first round. Right hand from Holyfield.
So Bo can think that he's running the show.
Look at this. Back and forth they go, trading toe-to-toe. Round 3, undisputed heavyweight title on the line here in Vegas. Both men undefeated. Both men feel they have reached the prime of their career.
Sticking him with a telephone pole jab.
Holyfield just missed with the right hand. Bo came right back, and then they trade again. Good stuff between these unbeaten heavyweights.
Round by round, the excitement was building, but it was the 10th round which took the fight into the stratosphere.
Bo stuns him with an uppercut, and just like that, the champion struggles to stay on his feet. What a hard fight, Holyfield.
He's gonna stay on his feet.
He's hanging in there.
He hit me with an uppercut. Oh, it's a shot. Oh, all of a sudden, I know that I'm hit. Now I go on defense, and he's swinging for life.
Gets away from the right hand, blocks another one. Bo throwing and throwing, now goes to the body. Holyfield somehow standing up.
Riddick laid so much punishment on Evander in the first minute and a half of the round that it was pretty hard to fathom how Evander was standing up.
Joe Cortez watching. Champion gets the benefit of the doubt.
It was just a matter of him getting hit one more devastating blow before I would have stopped it. However, Holyfield has been known to get staggered and come back.
If you can feel the pain, then you're still in the game. It's when you don't feel the pain, you out.
This damn pit bull from Georgia would not go down.
Evander Holyfield's incredible powers of recovery once again on display.
And all of a sudden, the storm got quiet. Uh-oh now.
oh boy, I'm gonna hurt you.
All of a sudden, he had Riddick on the run, and for the last 30 seconds of the round, you're wondering how Riddick is going to finish.
Look at Holyfield. What a warrior. Reversing the tide of the battle. The champion now has Bo wobbling. And he lands a right hand. Everybody in the Thomas and Mack Center on their feet. A right hand by Holyfield. And another. Round 10 continues after the bell.
And when the bell rung, I said, man, I just had 10 more seconds. Now, in the whole fight, now that's the only round that I was wishing that it could have been a little bit more time.
I said to myself, this cat here, you all right. I was impressed with him, you know. Pat him on the stomach at the end of the round. I mean, it's a good round, you know.
They both survived the storm, but it took more out of Holyfield than Bo. Holyfield was floored in the 11th.
Oh, Holyfield in serious trouble now, and he's going to go down.
Again, Holyfield proved his resilience. The champion entered the 12th needing a knockout to retain the title. It was not to be.
From the back of the arena now, they begin to rise and applaud what has been an extraordinary battle between two men of heart and will and courage and skill.
It could have been one of those old fights that went 20, 30 rounds. The bell rang to end the 12th round, and it was like, you know, they were saying 12 rounds isn't enough. We need to go until somebody can't go anymore.
And new heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick.
And it was devastating to me. Did he win? Oh, yeah. He won. And he won it the right way. He took the fight.
Riddick Bowe emphatically answered any doubts about his resolve.
His heart had always been questioned, and I felt like, God damn it, question this. Look at this man. Look at this athlete. Look at this competitor.
And Holyfield's valor showed that a heavyweight champion could be measured by qualities other than power.
There is no doubt whatsoever that the 10th round completely won over all the skeptics for Holyfield.
I never saw anybody get up off the canvas as well as Razor Ruddock does. He keeps getting up off again. There goes the mouthpiece.
It's only the 4th round.
Oh, tremendous uppercut by Donovan.
And back comes Tyson with a vicious uppercut.
Oh, nice uppercut. Two nice uppercuts.
Wobbled Ruddock a bit. A heavy right by Tyson, stalking Ruddock. Says Bell's Lane. Oh, down goes Ruddock off an overhand right. Ruddock in trouble.
It's as if a jab didn't exist.
Oh, what a right hand. Ruddock came back with a left, though.
Ruddock came back with a hammering punch. Another good punch by Ruddock. Oh, hard shot.
There goes Ruddock again. He's down for the 2nd time.
Some is risky business in the air.
Round 1 scheduled for 12.
Razor Ruddock almost disdaining his hook. The absence of the jab from Ruddock.
Big right by Tyson.
He's got him in trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
I keep it player, why some choose to play it safe. But check the rest.